Warning, don't get dizzy. It happens a lot during probing. Oh! Jesus! Ah, there's the boy. Yeah! Let's go, Jira! Setting up the stream links. Oh, it's beautiful. Alright. Pretty sure all my shit is now set up. I took a big piff. I have a kitty who is resting softly in his all-expense-paid motel that's sitting on my bed. Oh, he's sleeping. He's such a good boy. He made the trip to the GameStop with me. He did both times, actually. He was very meowy and maybe a little restless by the end, but, you know, he's alright. Yeah, I don't know. He's okay. He's okay. Yeah, I'm, where do I start? This is, I literally, I'm like having a, this is probably going to sound a little weird. I feel like I'm having a Kingdom Hearts 3 moment. Because I'm just like, this series was important to me at one point because I love alien fiction and I love sci-fi, and any game that lets you play as an alien is always going to be highly up my alley. And just, it's a fun game about causing chaos, and I love the shit out of it. And I don't know. Listen, I think the game, it's nice to have something that's very just indulged in its own id and doesn't care, you know, what people think. Even, that's not to say certain parts of this game haven't aged tremendously poorly. They have, for sure. Including one specific mission in London level that's, you know, it's a lot. Real quick, I'm going to check my audio with this music in the background. Audio test that I would have liked. It's not the best. Like, it's just I'm a little quieter than I would like because I have to use a different streaming setup, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm only doing a little bit of this game on stream. Maybe I'll stream all of it one day. Who knows? I certainly failed to do that back in the social anxiety days. But it's nice to have something that's just very indulgent in its own id, and now, that being said, there has been this sort of, I've noticed a definite contingent of people that are like, oh yeah, so good to have a game that's not woke back anymore, and I'm like, oh my god, shut up, go away, you don't get to take this game from me and make it part of the stupid fucking culture war. Literally go drown. I will burrow beast a motherfucker, I don't care. Shut up. Literally no one wants to talk to you. Go take a shower. Alright, anyway. That's enough beating around the bush. Make sure everything's in place. Veteran, mercenary. I'd like to see those in their original spots. HUD display, damage numbers? That's weird. Focus lock, focus switch mode, wireless controller, mind flash. Cool, that has its own button now. Master. Yeah, you're licensed to music mode. No. No frame rate toggle or graphics modes, which means the game's just all 4K 60 all the time, which is awesome. Anyway. It'll bump over to better, it's fine. I don't need to really worry too much. I saw a bunch of people say it is overly easy, but there's clearly like a hard mode, so just bump it up. I don't know. Concept historical work of the original invasion of the Furons is near identical clone linguistic and cultural experience remains unaltered. The story, words, and images contained would be shocking to the modern human brain, especially that one mission in Albion that probably, honestly, if they cut it, I wouldn't have been upset, even though a lot of people who are chuds would have. But I get it. At the same time, I also kind of respect the desire to not censor anything from 2006 and just say, hey, this is what it was. I also respect that. We're not going to hide from it. That being said, I hope that that is a way of...
Premier Comrade Mielikov, Comrade Agents, thank you for coming.
I hope
Here's
it's a
what
way
we
of,
know
like,
so far.
I don't know.
10 years ago, the United States government
Looking
covered up
through
an invasion by an alien
boundary
race
glitching,
known
but
as
maybe not.
Furons. Their primary agent was this Furon, Cryptosporidium 137. Dangerous, unpredictable, now deceased.
So, what has been problem?
The problem
This is an engine.
is that Furons can clone
This used to be a
themselves
forensic
and
cinema.
pose convincingly as human. And they've used these abilities to put Cryptosporidium 138 into the White House.
The American people are not noticing?
I like that guy. I love that that guy has a model like that
This new
now.
crypto clone contains pure Furon DNA harvested from human brains by Orthodox 13, mastermind of the invasion.
How did you
He
get
also
his name?
bears a mysterious new mutation, referred to only as the package.
He has a dick now.
These aliens pose a dire threat to the Soviet Union, comrades,
We can't let them breathe.
and so must be destroyed.
Oh, hello. Cool. Football. That's a great touch. With the satellite coming into frame right there.
As we speak, President Crypto is in Beijing attending a new cultural festival,
And Orthodox?
conducting experiments in the Furon mothership. Savages. General. There's only one way to leave these such men. Revolution.
Oh, that's a great touch. They show him uploading his brain. You don't see it before. You don't see it before in the original.
Uh-oh. That can't be good.
They're like, wait a minute, hold on.
Greetings, comrade. Mother Russia sends her regards.
You expect me to beg, human?
No, little Furon. I
This
expect
looks so good.
Mine's
Alright. Here we are. Oh, okay, how much can I glide already? Is it already infinite? Like, out the gate, it's infinite? Oh, that's so good!
Come in, Crypto! Are you receiving? The mothership has been destroyed! You must come to my aid immediately! Follow the distress beacon to my location!
Oh, I matched it. Yeah, it's a matching trophy. I have a feeling this is going to be an easy platinum. I'd be shocked if there was anything in this that was like, nah, this is going to take you a bit. Because I platinumed the original version of 2 when they put it on. I didn't even really mean to. It just sort of happened. Because that game is really easy to 100%, and 100%ing that game is all it takes to get all the trophies, which I guess isn't shocking. It's not quite as fast, which I guess makes sense. Room for upgrades. Yeah, the park is like way bigger and more pronounced. They've added the Golden Gate Bridge? That wasn't there before. I actually roamed around in all the levels. Like with the saucer. Like, this morning. Like, I just sort of went around all of them and just really soaked them in the layouts. And it's really helping me appreciate this. Psychokinesis, marked here that objects are dropped that, press a button. Let me check the audio again. Obvious by now because I've probably mentioned it, but I'm using a slightly different audio setup today in that I'm using the headset wired, which makes it function a little differently. It also means I have to be very mindful of if I'm muted or not, which is interesting. But yeah, basically I'm just sort of doing this different because I want the headset to last all day like normal, right? So I don't want to run it on battery before at least 2. You know, and it's currently 11:30, so, you know, I'm just sort of dealing with it. Anyway, Martinez charge to max for stronger throws. Some people really didn't like how the psychokinesis worked this time. I'm in the last one. I mean, you know, I'm pretty content with it, honestly. I don't have many issues. I do admit the tether was very fun back in the day. I think the primary thing that I lament the loss of is that one of my favorite things to do with it was just sort of lift someone up, and you could actually manipulate where they were in physical space. Like, you could lift them into the air, and you could control their orientation, and you could sort of slam them onto the ground like bam, bam, bam. And that was very entertaining to me as a demented little however-year-old I was. Whereas now you can't do that. Now you can only throw. Which is fine, you know, it's not that big a deal. But I can understand why people would be upset. But I also understand the reasoning for changing it. Which is so that you can PK and use weapons at the same time. Which ultimately is more worthwhile, I think. What are the brains for now? Sorry, yeah, hold on, because brains were currency in the first one, but in the second game, you don't use brains for currency, you use hero tech cells. I need a human. Oh, sorry, I should really appreciate for a second that this is a vertical street. Like a vertical San Francisco street, which is not something the original game had at all. The original game was very flat in almost every Not sorry, no. There were vertical planes, but not like this. I need a Hammond, please. Okay, I see one over there. Ow! Interesting. It had an icon, so I'm not sure. Thank God they just let you do this. I am noticing the effect trailing off the back, like not the feet. The feet look great. The thruster, where his jetpack should be, looks a little off. I wonder if that has to do with a texture that'll be there when I get the jetpack. I'm not gonna assume it's busted yet. Fucking PS5 remake of Destroy Humans 2. Like, I couldn't have possibly won the lottery any harder than that. Look at that. That's great. I love this. That's one of the things I adored about the first remake, is they really took a lot of very simple cutscenes and gave them a lot of personality just in the animations, because they couldn't do anything with the voice acting. So they added a lot in animation that looks. It just adds a lot of flavor.
Crypto! The mothership has somehow been destroyed, and I've been blown to smithereens. Luckily, I was able to download a copy of my exquisite mind into this Holopox unit just before the ship exploded.
Gee, that is lucky. Virtual pox, huh? Kinda constricting, ain't it?
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
I love how this game looks, by the way. Like, this looks fantastic. And it honestly makes me really upset that the first game never got, the first remake never got a PS5 patch. On Series X, it ran, like, a 4K 60, I'm pretty sure. But the original on PS5, it did eventually get an option to unlock the frame rate to 60. That was good, at least. But it's also just kind of like, the console can clearly do it fine, so I wish you would just let me do it.
I need to bring
this
in
looks so
some
good.
big guns. Know where I can get my hands on some.
I did manage to jettison some data cores before the mothership was hit. You might be able to recover some weapons from them, if you can find them. But it certainly won't be easy.
Well,
Okay, so where are the data cores?
That's just it. They could have entered the atmosphere at any time in any place, and therefore landed anywhere on the planet. I've managed to locate only one. It was ejected after my Holopox unit, so it landed
the
right
hand
nearby.
movement. I'm curious how many, like, animations they have for these scenes, the dialogue scenes, because they, like, a lot of these are just superfluous dialogue, and they had a lot of repeated animations. And, you know, I mean, I'm expecting a lot of repeated animations still for these scenes because of their nature. But I am also interested to see just how many they have that are custom.
I didn't bring any with me. Figured heavy artillery ain't exactly the smoothest way to charm the genes off a pacifist hippie chick.
I knew it! I knew your unnatural interest in humans would bring us nothing but trouble!
Whoa, 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 you're harshing my buzz. Mellow out, Poxy.
Easy for you to say! You weren't blown to pieces just seconds before restoring your own genitalia!
What's a data core?
You never studied, did you? A data core is a device used for storing weapons or other Furon technology. The outer casing is extremely dense and should have easily survived the fall to Earth. The only real trick will be finding it.
Oh, it looks so cool. Give me a quick second. Hold on, so I'm getting a ping here. What's going on over here? Oh. Oh, man. Dude, I'm really happy with this. I'm just checking what I missed. Okay. Everything's chill. Apparently the I don't know if it's the original artist of Namor, I'm going to assume it wasn't, but one of the artists who drew Namor back in the day, or created him, I'm not sure. I could go look at the thing again, but I don't care. He seems like a prick. Posted like a thing with his naked body, like from the back, and he's comparing it to the Namor actor in the movie, and he's basically going, you know, they fucked up casting the guy when the guy that drew him has a better physique at 60 than the guy playing him in the movie. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why are you body shaming this dude? Why are we doing this? Anyway.
Well, I guess there's nothing left to do but scout the area and find that data door.
PK to killing his agents. Ah, yes. I really liked these optional objectives in the first one. They added a lot of value to the missions. This is little things to work on. Look at this.
Think we cannot do this?
Yeah, I can. Oh my god! He's not even despawned. Yo.
Just like in dreams.
Okay, that has a lot more satisfying kick to it now. Like the distance they go seems so much more drastic. You know what? I guess you still can change the orientation. It just sucks because you can't, like, seem to hurt them, you know? I love the way they've modernized the 2 suit. It's clearly updated, but it's also clearly the same suit. Like, on a design level. It's awesome. Oh, and then this leads over here. Not AC, it's a DC data core. What? Now how do I get up
There's
there?
a data core on top of that. Oh, if only one some way to get it. Like, I don't know, maybe some kind of jetpack?
I don't have that.
I meant to do that.
I think it really adds to the effect that you see them fly forward from the front, like with their face pointed out. I don't think it was like that last time. It's a really, I don't know. It just makes it hit a little harder. Oh, the car has like a little alert icon. That's really neat. I can't get up there, dude. I'm sorry. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you grab it from a distance. Interesting. And that's the jetpack, right? It has a much more satisfying crackle sound now. Interesting that you pick it up from a distance now. Yeah! Dislocator. Charge up for deadlier bounces, and then bigger objects like cars only bounce if fully charged. So this is interesting because the old dislocator was, how do I put this? I would never call it useful. It was more for funsies, right? It was a gun that shoots a disc, and then when it hit its target would sort of fly around, and in specific circumstances that was helpful. But most of the time, it would just make a car like fly into you, and then it would damage you. So I'm very curious to see how this works now. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, that's so satisfying. Charge it up. Oh, oh! Oh my god, that's so much better. That's so much better. That's so much better. Get the car. Let's try it. Whoa! That's so good. I don't know, man. I think that's useful. Because now it's a weapon. It's reliable. It'll actually kill someone. Okay, things can still come back and hit you, but, like, I think there's a lot more breathing room. Okay, the fact that you can also reliably do this to multiple targets at once, like, yeah, I'm actually going to use this more often now. And expect it to go well. Dude, this thing rules now. I will give one critique on it, and it's completely aesthetical. It doesn't matter if you're unloading, basically. Cool. It's completely aesthetical. It doesn't matter. Ooh!
I don't understand it. We blew that alien spacecraft out of the sky, and yet the shriveled geriatric one somehow survived. These Shopas must be harder to kill than we thought.
I spit on them.
Nonetheless, inform the Kremlin we shall proceed with the operation as planned. Tell them we need as much Revelade as they can ship, as quickly as they can ship it.
Da, Agent Orenchov.
And our American distributor?
He suspects nothing. In fact, he seemed quite enthusiastic about the whole idea. He thinks he'll be spreading revolution in a paper cup.
What a
So
dummy.
he will, but not, I think, the sort he expects. Idealists.
I spit on them.
Stalin, he understood. Ideas may start revolutions, but
This scene
guns
is
and
so much
gulags
better now.
finish them. Well, no matter. Soon the citizens of Bay City will be embarking on a very bad trip.
I love the look on his face. Like he's how do I put it? Like the way that he goes back to the smile, but it seems genuine, right? Like in the original, that character comes off like the character is probably generous. That no, let's call him a character for the sake of it. That guy comes off as more of like just like a just kind of a yes man, you know? Like he doesn't really have like a there's no like facial performance or anything like that. But here it's like he reads more as like not just yes man who's trying to please him, but like dopey yes trying to please him, but also doesn't get that maybe he's not doing the best job. Like he's blissfully unaware that he's not doing his job fantastically. He thinks he's doing a great job. He thinks everyone around him is super happy with him, and like he's like totally just like I don't know, man. He just seems chill. He's like yeah, I'm just happy to do my job. I'm so happy. Oh boy. Yay. Like he's just happy to be here, you know? It's that kind of thing. And you get all that just from that tiny little that smile at the end, and I love that. Look at this. Day and night effects. Right, so my criticism that I had was just I liked being able to see the disc in the damn thing, you know? Like the disc was sitting in the firing ray. I don't know what you would call it, like the little holder, the cup. Yeah, let's call it the cup. Like you could see it in there, and you'd be like, "Oh, there's the disc," and you can't see that anymore. Okay, but here's the thing. In the original, when something hit you, it would knock you over and send you into this, like, Crypto falls on his ass and has to slowly get up animation. And it was really annoying. Whereas here, it just sort of knocks you back with your shields. I appreciate that. The zoomable map shows available missions and mission objectives. So the thing is, the first game was kind of like open zone, is what I would refer to it as, hilariously, because I think that's the term that Sonic Frontiers is trying to coin. Open zone, right? And this is just sort of, I don't know, like this is actually open world, I would say, because you have like these 5 zones. Oh, maybe it is a more open zone. I don't know. Verify map icons meeting. Yeah. So yeah, let me look at this for a second. Actually, I wonder how much you can tell. Can I zoom out? Oh man, well already that seems like yeah, like that's the park. This is like this city area. Where is the? I'm trying to forget. If that's the park there, then that. I mean, this little spot here is that alley where the saucer's gonna go. This I think is new. Then you have this little section over here. You have the tower where the side mission takes place. This is new. There was nothing here before. This is new. There was definitely nothing in this spot before. The fun thing is since the original is on PS4 and I own it, I can literally load it up. And it's on my console already. I downloaded it again specifically so I can play it. Not play it. I'm not going to play it alongside it or anything. But I wanted to be able to look at the maps to just compare. So I can, at some point, I can just load it in the other one and see like what this zone is and what it's for. Or if it's even there. This, I don't know if that's there. This whole zone is not new. This zone was very... Well, it already looks a little more densely packed than before. Is this like a whole, like, boat section? Because that's new. This area was a very flat, textured island that looked terrible, frankly. It looks like there's a boat here, which I'm going to imagine is what you actually use to get over here now for that mission, because back in the day you sort of had to finagle your way over there, and it didn't feel very... Let's go with finished. And yeah, then we have the whole Golden Gate Bridge over here too, and we presumably this is where some of the... Interestingly, originally there was a mission that takes place in an abandoned underpass in a tunnel that would have been here, but now it's the Golden Gate Bridge, so I'm going to assume it's somewhere over here instead. Like maybe it's this building. I'm focusing a lot on the map. I'm sorry, I just want to... I am not allowed yet to just go around. That's fine.
Jeez,
I love those, like,
still
camera...
swimming.
I love that.
What the
They've got
hell's
these, like,
going
camera
on
angles
around
for that.
here?
Instead
Why
of
are
just sort
those
of
Ruskies
hovering
gunning
on
for
the
us?
Frankly, I'm more concerned with how the KGB managed such a successful twin strike. They're not usually so organized. We need to find them, Crypto, before they spread more surprises.
I should have known. The drugs, the alcohol, the loose chicks, the signs, they were all there. It's obvious those hippies were trying to lure me in, so I'd let my guard down. Nice try, hippies. But I'm not just any mindless hedonist. I'm the best! Don't worry, Bucks. I've got this covered. I'll wipe out every one of those bastards for what they did to my guns, and you.
Slow down, Crypto. I doubt hippies had much to do with ambushing you and destroying the mothership.
Oh, damn.
On the other hand, their brains don't provide much usable DNA anyway. So knock yourself out, if you're so...
Ouch. Is that how he always said that? Ouch. What's up with that? I never noticed that before. Now I'm curious if that line's like that. Luckily, there are many playthroughs on the internet for which I can check stuff like that. Yeah, I'll have to look at that later. I will find someone's old video and see if that line is the same. Or maybe I can find one of those cutscene compilations.
Okay, so what? I just start knocking on doors and doing the slice and dice?
You do not! The KGB are hardly likely to hang around if you just start indiscriminately blowing away humans.
Yeah, well, I was just brainstorming.
Well, stop! I've done a little research in the criminal files of the local constabulary. Apparently, there's one informant in Main City who always knows what's going down on the streets. They call him the Freak.
Give me a quick second. Give me a quick second. Okay. There's a fucking clip of Walter White in Mario Kart Wii that I've seen like 8 times this morning. I'm losing my shit. I'm actually watching it right now. Not gonna lie, I actually stayed up later than I should have last night because I was crunching numbers on how to afford the complete series Blu-ray because I've been watching it on Netflix, and I ended up figuring it out. So that's actually going to be here later today, assuming Amazon doesn't fuck up. But if it's a day late, I don't mind. But I'm at the end of season 3. Like I literally started the finale, but then I got sidetracked, so then I stopped, which is not a thing I normally allow myself to do. But you know, it was a matter of literally like, can I get the Blu-ray? And it turned out, yeah, I can actually. Anyway, man, if the dislocator is this much more interesting and useful now, like the meteor strike was always interesting and useful, right? Like it's a gun that calls down meteors. I was excited about that from the minute they said it. I remember that. I have very distinct memories of being like, that's the coolest gun ever, right? And because of that, I don't know. I'm very excited. Like the dislocator is so much better now, and it feels more useful. Like I'll actually use it. Makes me wonder. Like ion detonator is always useful. All the weapons in the first game are useful, right? Gastro is probably going to be just much better. He's probably going to be Mr. Zircon before Mr. Zircon. And we've figured out what Mr. Zircon should be now, so that's awesome. So yeah, what were the other 4 weapons? The 4 new weapons of this game were the Dislocator, the Meteor Strike, the Gastro Gun, and the Burrow Beast. So then, yeah, I guess it's just a matter of, is the Burrow Beast better? Because the Burrow Beast is cool. I like using it more than some of the other ones. But the bait mechanic is well, it would have to be different because PK doesn't work the same way anymore. And PK was an important part of it. Maybe it's like spraying the bait on someone and then it just shows up. That would be cool. I have no idea. I've intentionally not looked. I know that information's out there, but anyway.
The freak, huh? Yeah, I've heard about it. Cat's got connections all over town. He's kind of a burnout, though. From what I hear, he doesn't even need drugs anymore. He lives in his own personal mental lava land. But if any of those stinky monkeys knows what the KGB are up to, I bet he does.
Then I suggest you locate him and find out what he knows.
Sounds like Wesker's out in DVD. Let me quickly go to the store, snag that. Dead by Daylight. Come on. Just give me the main games tab so that I can thumb my way over to it. This would be a lot easier if I actually used the console, but I'm not. Because I actually kind of want to, you know. Oh, cool. Inscription's ready to play. I will get to that eventually. Daylight. I just typed dead by the first time and that clearly wasn't enough. Oh my god, I was trying to not cut away from the game, but this is clearly going to be a bitch about this. Okay, finally, Jesus. Add-ons. Why are these not in order? This is fucking weird. Okay, fine. I'm going to the fucking store. I'm just doing this on the console. I'm sorry. I wanted to not cut away from the stream, but clearly it's gonna be a shit about this. Yeah, and now it's right there. Jesus Christ. Okay. And Wesker is got. There we go. Very excited to try him out later. Like a different day, because Jesus Christ, dude. Destroyed Humans 2 is back. Alright. Always hit recap mission goals because it's more dialogue.
Okay, run this by me one more time.
Focus, Crypto! Our very survival is at stake! Find this freak person. Get him to tell you where the KGB are. Then we'll see just how much they like surprises.
Okay.
All right, enough chit-chat. I'm off to find her little hippie friend, the freak.
Okay. Time to, body snatch. So this is classified as a weapon now, to my understanding. Like, it's in the weapon wheel. They've removed it as a button. Which I guess makes sense, because the target a human menu is gone. It's different buttons now. Yeah. Free love forces targets to dance. Start a party. Target enough humans with free love to force everyone to dance. At higher security levels, takes more than the party. Look at that. I love the body snatch because it's more interesting than the holobob to me, even though it's functionally different. Love that. And you can use this while you're holobob, which is good. Holobob. I said holobob.
How about an autograph, Senator? Hey!
Love this. I love how it fucks with like the effects of the world itself. Use the police box to make a call. Got it. Look at that animation. This game never had animations.
Back off, dirtbag.
Police dispatch, is this an emergency?
We got him.
10-4, all units stand down!
That freak at the park should be put away for good. If I see that freak down at the park,
I like that there's
I'm
an
gonna make him
animation
cut
for
his
scanning
hair
brain
and get a
cells.
real job. Hey, that'd make a great country song.
Can you rapidly hotbox?
Come on and take a free ride.
Brinkle? Yeah.
Police headquarters, Officer Johnson.
Hey, why the long face?
What? Police headquarters, Officer Johnson.
Yeah, I want to put down 50 large on the 9ers.
I can cover that, sir. Police headquarters, Officer Johnson.
Hey, why the long face?
What?
What is that sound?
I wonder where the creep went. Probably up on the hill doing his mountaintop hermit routine. Weirdo.
Weirdo. Oh my god, look at the stage. Notice that I'm saying a lot of things that are like, look at thing you totally know, even though you might not, right? Stop. Wait a second. Adjusting my neck. The human life bars get, like, I've been in this cop body for a while. There he is. Right, he won't talk to me. He won't talk to me. Way more character models, of course.
Hey there, Moondoggy. I'm looking for a dude with his ear to the street. The kids call him the Freak.
You found him, but I'm all tapped out, man. The heat's coming down on me, you know. Try me next week.
Freak, in all your drug-induced visions, I'm sure you've gained much,
It's so good.
Hey, I'm just trying to find me Camino, man. No different from you. But I've fried my share of brain cells, that's for sure.
Super.
We
Which
know.
is why I seek your, well, for lack of a better word, let's call it guidance.
Right on, Seeker. What can I do you for?
Let's say, for the sake of argument, that I cannot clone myself. How do I live a long and healthy life?
Sex, and more sex. And if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with.
Wow, you really are wise. Got any tips for dealing with the ladies?
Patience, love, mutual respect. Those are the ways to earn a woman's heart.
Are you serious? You sound like Gloria freaking Steinem.
Whoa, now, I'm a liberated man. What's with the heavy vibe, mama?
What? Oh, crap, I forgot I'm a chick. You're boring the love beads off of me here. Let's talk about something else. Well, what I need is information. What do you know about the Ivans in the cheap suits who crashed our party?
You mean those KGB cats? Yeah, those dudes are straight, all right. They make Jack Lord look like Abby Hoffman. Only they didn't crash, man. They were invited.
Who invited the KGB to harsh our buzz?
what I hear, it was that cat who leads the commune. I don't know his real name, but he calls himself Coyote Bongwater, which is pretty righteous. Supposedly, he's like this master of tantric meditation and spiritual healing. All I know is cat's got the chicks eaten out of his hookah.
I love that this is such a unique model now, because it used to basically be one of the generic NPC models that had, like, glasses on it.
So he's catnip to Las Gatas, eh, amigo?
For sure! All the chicks really dig him the most. Up to them, Coyote Bongwater'd be running that commune like a king, which he practically is anyway.
Okay, you piqued my interest. Where do I find Coyote Bongwater?
Well, from what I hear, he's kind of paranoid. He doesn't hang out at the park for long. I heard he's got a pad someplace, but I don't know where. What I do know is he's cutting into my livelihood. Dude's been handing out this new turn on a drink like in a can. Calls it Reprobed. Ain't that a bitch? If you want him, that's your it. Find some Reprobed and
It basically just used to be a white guy with a fro, but he was wearing those glasses. And now he's like a unique model. I assume it's a unique model. I guess I haven't seen all of the models yet, but it might be a tweaked version of one of the other ones. But I'm going to assume, just simply based on the fact that they've been doing such a great job already, that this is probably a unique model. By the way, look at that vista. The fact that I can see the tower because the draw distance isn't like 5 feet is insane.
What's in this Reprobed stuff?
He claims it's like an all-natural elixir that enhances your cosmic awareness or something. Bongwater says it's the first shot in the global revolution against the man.
Great. Like the monkeys aren't revolting enough already. Thanks, freak. I gotta go find Coyote Bongwater. I can't believe I just said that.
Yeah, camera angle. Camera angle for comedic effect. Love it.
I'd like to teach the world to sing in corporate primacy.
What? Cassius, Muhammad, who can keep up?
Pseudo-fog.
You're all right.
There's never a me around when I need one.
God, I'd kill for a shower, but they'd never let me hear the end of it.
Ooh.
The best thing about free love? Absolutely no moral or social consequences whatsoever! A long, strange trip it's been.
The little record scratch, I don't think that was always there. I think that's also a nice new touch.
The Adventures of Luke Starkiller? Yeah, right! You keep dreaming, Georgie!
Bigger than Jesus, indeed. What is Lennon thinking?
Do you go in the front now? Huh. You go in the front. Wouldn't have expected that.
And next week, we'll start one-on-one
Another
Shakti
unique model.
tutoring. I'll be giving each of you private, hands-on instruction in Kriyanish Pati, the highest state of tantric arousal. These sessions can run 10 hours. So eat a good breakfast. That's it for today. Remember, wherever you go, I'll be there. The shine in your Japan, the sparkle in your China.
Bodhisattva, Bodhisattva.
God damn flashbacks.
Yes, I can, sunshine. Nice little
they
setup.
animated that
Guns,
so
cheap
well.
Russian booze, teenage bra-burning hippie chicks. Man after my own heart, if I had one.
Then join us. We're about to free the people of this city. Soon you'll see the truth and embrace our beautiful new utopia. The Bay City Super Organic Communal Collective and Compost Farm. Are you with us, man?
Am I with you? Dude, you're bogarting the brain stems. I'm gonna have to kill you.
Run along,
pretty much.
comrade. My men can handle this.
I love that like casual fake surrender. Oh, that's awesome. That was so good.
Perimeter breach! Get bong water out of here! Hurry! Bong water is being endangered! Get
Why
him
does
out
he keep
of here
targeting that?
now.
What is Mac here? It wants to target so bad.
I can do that. Let's give it longer. We will.
Love this. Dude, I'm so happy. I didn't see those kill Cajun beaches and throwing grenades. Shit! Damn it! Fuck! I didn't even see that one pop up. Also, how do you do that? I assume they throw it and you throw it back?
There's something happening. Oh my god! Oh,
Can I explore yet? Cool. Reset. Can I explore yet? Because I'm probably going to just go around the map if I can. Look at the, I want to look around.
You can call me.
Look at the park! Look at that!
don't screw with me, Jerry. Little green phallic symbols.
The hell? Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, I really just want to look around. Look at this! What is this? What's that? Look, is this like a military base? Yeah, this is a restricted area. Interesting. Indicators turn red when undisguised. Threat disguise, they turn green. Oh, that's good. Ignoring appropriate disguises. Are those notes over their heads or what? Real quick. So, Huron Handbook, Huron Agave. Oh, look at this. Earthly pleasures. Rifle through your Huron Agave collection and secret files. Oh, I was looking at that. Jukebox. Oh, interesting. Secret files. Pseudopox. Okay. Duh. Right. This is their way of displaying new information that isn't native to the original game without recording new voice lines that would quote-unquote disrupt the original vision. That's a fun idea. So let's take a look over here. This fucking skin menu. Holy shit, I have a ton of these. So I got a skin pack that added a bunch. That being said, I'm already noticing a ton. Unlocked by skin pack. Unlocked by default. Yes. So these are the skins from the last one, I guess. Let me look at this. Yeah, 138. Huron fashion. Oh, it's the standard costume, but in different colors. That's a cool idea. If you like the look of the classic costume, but you want to change it up a little bit. 137 from the last game. 136, yeah, the fucked up one. Pulp Crypto. Ooh. Dollar Smart. Killing Joke. Oh, that's fun. Classic Crypto. Yes, from the original. That looks great. Yeah, like the original costume. Man, they did such a great job of designing that second suit to look like the original. Look at that! Mutant, Pale Rider, BFG 137. That looks sick. Krampus, Frosty, Midas Touch, Ain't No Man, Worst Nightmare. And then the ones I got from the skin pack, Mr. Sparkle Butt. Yes. Murder Hornet. Yo! Killer Cyanoid. Is that like a Little Shop of Horrors thing? That's awesome. Monkey Brain. That's cool. Crypto 300. Holy fuck. That's so sick. Brains. Oh, Zombie Crypto. That's fun. Licensed to Probe. Ah. Licensed to Probe. That's fun. Far out, man. My name's Cryptos. These skins are fantastic. And there's clearly still more, too, which is awesome. Yeah, wow. Let's roam as Mr. Sparklebutt for the sake of funsies. Let us move into the distance instead of spawning. Oh god! I love that the tongue is just sort of hanging out there. Oh my god, it even makes the jetpack different! Are all of the jetpacks altered? Yeah, this whole section's new. Wow. Look at this. Where am I even supposed to be? Yeah, this whole section's totally new. That's the thing, right? It's like they did all this work in the original game to make certain areas more populated, but it's like a ton of that work just goes to waste because some of the lake game areas you barely even interact with. Like, there are 2 missions in Uniontown. It's a whole zone. We had to remake. It's like you barely even go there. I can't help but notice I've discovered no Furotech cells, by the way. Are there none in the environment? Oh, no, there's one right there. Sweet. How many do I have? Is there a way to tell? This is the little spot. There'll be a little park later. And then this is like a whole skate park now? Is this what this is? Yo! This was just an empty park before. The fuck?
You want to lose a test?
Whoa. Beatbox song, huh? Dude, there's so much love in this. Wait. Wait, really? Huh. They just have these songs in the game. That's hilarious. I wonder if I just fucked with the license thing. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't planning to stream this very long. I'm probably going to do my exploring for this map, and then we're gonna call it, and then I'm gonna go have fun on my own time. This is insane. My little brain can't handle this. There's the tower. Crypto. Yeah, this is cool.
Put me down!
Just look at her, so cool now. And then all of this zone and greenery out here. How far does this go as a playable space? How about that? That's fine, that's still crazy. There was nothing here before. Nothing! Dude, this is just the first map. There's 5. And this is the American map, right? Like, they're all... Like, the first game was all America. This one's San Francisco. And then it's Britain, Japan, Russia, and then the moon. It was just like this small little town. I gotta wonder, with all these extra spots and zones, I wonder if any of the side missions have been moved to these locations to give them value. You know, because otherwise it's like you sort of put a bunch of empty space here that you never really visit, you know? Or if a lot of these things are kind of where they originally were. There's Quake Tower. Look at the detail on this. I love how the jetpacks have their own little extra bits and bobs too. I bet they did in the original remake, but I never bothered with any of the skins. But I think I will this time, just because there's kind of like a world tour aspect to this. That's like maybe he's changing gear every now and then. That's how I can rationalize it anyway. He's a little more carefree this time, you know? Interestingly, this topography is kind of the same. Like, this is like where this was in relation to Koi Tower. Look at that! Oh, he's like this little... Wow.
I took one for the team!
Go bouncy. I'm not gonna say the old dislocator was bad, but like, Jesus, man, this is so much better. think of it, there was in Path of the Furon, which is not good. The dislocator was back, I believe. They give it to you later, and I think it functioned largely the same. I would have to see it. I don't remember now. But they had another gun called, I want to call it the Super Roller, but I don't think that's actually its name. And basically what it did was it fucking, it made, how do I put this? It made enemies bounce very similarly to how this works now, actually. Yeah, look at this little boating dock zone.
Is someone there?
Look at all this.
Who's there?
Very close. Yeah, and then these are largely the same, and then... But then this whole thing, like, this wasn't a warehousing thing with, like, cargo containers or anything like that before. It was just a weird military base that had nothing in it. Now this is like a thing. Oh, it is still a military base. Yo, you can jump in just like that? Like, you could jump in from that far away? That's crazy. Is he alive?
Contact over here!
Yeah, I love the way the body snatch works now, holy shit. I really did not like how the disguising worked in the last remake, to be honest. I thought it was a step down from the way it used to work. But now this is drastically better than how it used to work here, because body snatching in 2 originally is like, you had to walk right up to someone. Here it's like, really far away, actually. Like, I can do it from here. I guess the last thing to check would just be what's over the Golden Gate Bridge, and then I think I'll call the stream there. Then I'm just gonna go enjoy it. Wow, even the prison island's way more interesting now. It's got like architecture and shit. I see the tunnel where the mission would be. It's at the end of the bridge.
Okay. Nobody gets me out.
Ow. But fair. Free your mind. Yep. Okay, the way that this clicks together makes sense to me now. And the atmosphere gets all dreary around there. That's a nice touch. And that is the exit to the level. Beyond that... Yeah, wow, that's, this is incredible. What an amazing job they've done on this. This has got to be one of the best games I've ever seen.
Yoko screwed it up for everybody. That was awesome!
Oh no! Oh no! That's silly. Look at this biker dude. I can make it to the top, right? Yes! Artwork, cool. Well, this seems like an unbelievably excellent remake of a game that I adore, and I cannot wait to dive into it further. How long are we shooting for? A little under an hour and a half. I kind of thought I would go longer, but honestly, I kind of want to savor it more and not rush myself because of a stream. So yeah, I should do that. I should go eat also, take care of a couple things, and then keep going with this. This is fantastic. I love that this is a weapon, by the way. It's an interesting idea to reframe that as a tool rather than a button, because that means they can free up a button. And it also makes this feel a little more powerful, you know? And interesting. Anyway, this is Destroy Humans 2 Reprobed. I'm going to have so much fun with this. Y'all have a nice day.